Definitely times then when I had considered that I might die up here.
All over.
Passengers describing the horror when their flight experienced extreme turbulence over Colorado. That turbulence, in fact, so severe yesterday that pilot had to divert the plane to Denver. 2 people were taken to the hospital. And while turbulence this severe is not uncommon, that's not unheard of.
And Denver 7's Mark Stewart went straight to the source, an airline pilot, asking about the real threat from turbulence and what can be done to avoid it.
Pilots can't see turbulence, but when it hits, we can all feel it.
There was definitely times then when I had considered that I might die up here.
Just ask the passengers on this American Airlines flight diverting to Denver after flying through extremely rough air.
You kind of have that life flash before your eyes type of moment.
Pilots will tell you the airspace in and around Denver is some of the most turbulent in the country, and it's all because of the Rocky Mountains.
The way the wind pattern flows across the mountains causes mountain wave turbulence.
Tanya Gatlin is a Metro State professor who also flies as an airline pilot.
The pilots are trained to handle that, and the airplanes are very much designed and built to be able to structurally support that jarring and that kind of turbulence.
While the sudden shifts can be scary, pilots say the biggest threats are injuries inside the cabin. In 2015, 21 passengers and crew members were hurt, 31 injuries the year before.
When our seatbelt signs are on, they're on for a reason, and it's in the interest of safety.
Gatlin compares flying through turbulence to boating on rough water. Pilots depend on reports from other crews in the air in order to avoid it.
And we do everything we can to try and provide a smooth ride, whether that means climbing or descending. But sometimes on certain days, you just can't get out of it, no matter where you're at.
Invisible road bumps in the sky, leading to unpredictable rides over the Rockies. In Denver, Mark Stewart, Denver 7.
Gosh, well, and we dug into the archives and found another recent case of bad turbulence. 2010, a United flight from Washington to Los Angeles had to divert to DIA after a dozen passengers were injured on that flight. And in that case, the plane was over Kansas when it happened, and that was so severe that parts of Concourse B were transformed into a makeshift emergency room.